West Ham United versus Manchester United in the Premier League. We are back into the Premier League. It is a Saturday, late Saturday kickoff. You can say this is my predicted lineup. So we'll go through predicted lineup, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference reaction, head-to-head stats, and the Premier League table. This is what I expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to go for. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out and said there is no injury worries apart from Luke Shaw, who's definitely out of the game, but everybody else is fit and ready to go, which is a good, healthy position to be in, especially for the last God knows how many weeks we've been playing 3 days after 3 days or so, games after games. But as you can see, I'm going for a typical lineup, 4-4-3-3 or 4-5-1, however you want to look at it. Nothing too surprising in this lineup. Back four speaks for itself. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Telles will definitely start. De Gea will be in goal, in my opinion. Because he's not that injured, is he? He's back. He's alright. He's played over the weekday. Midfield, quite interesting. I went for Donny van de Beek, Fred, and Bruno. Now, I was tempted to put Pogba in there, but I think Pogba, he needs time to get into the game. He's getting minutes, etc., etc. Whatever injury he has, he needs to take his time, because Donny van de Beek is the man in form at the moment. Really super disappointed that he did not start over the weekday, but he will definitely, I reckon, start in the weekend. Fred, I went for Fred because he got sent off really in 60th minute. He's got a bit of a break. He's got a bit of a rest. I think he will definitely start, especially the form that he has been. Yes, we all know it has been a bit silly of him to get that red card, double yellow. But I reckon he's going to be in contention, especially considering the fact that he will miss the next Champions League game, so he'll have a week off, giving somebody else a bit of a chance. But Fred, for me, will start in that position, along with the man of the moment. Obviously, we all know Bruno Fernandes. Without him, the team does not tick. Simple as that. Up front's quite interesting, right? I know we're going to go for Rashford. Yes, Rashford had a bit of a niggle in the PSG game. He got taken off, but he's fit and ready to go. I went for Cavani again at the up front. Again, he got taken off in PSG, so he has a bit of legs for me, especially being a late Saturday afternoon kickoff. But I think Rashford and Cavani will be the definite up front, with the number 9 being Cavani, in my opinion. Comes down to Martial. Now, we all know Martial has not been in the best of forms, unfortunately for him, but this is quite a good game to come back into and potentially score and lift your morale a little bit. I think Martial needs a bit of that. I think he needs to be picked up. All players go through a phase in their career or in a season where they are not firing. A lot of criticisms coming their way, and being a striker, being Manchester United's number 1 striker. Let's face it. He's the number 1 striker at the moment. Because Cavani just came in, Rashford is not a striker, and Greenwood is not there yet. It does happen. You go through a bit of a drought, but I think Martial will start. And I always said that Martial on the wing coming in is better than a Martial being the focal point and the number 9 up front. But with Cavani having had a very good game against Southampton the last time he played in the Premier League, getting the two goals, and he had a very good game against PSG as well. His cleverness, his movement, the focal point of number 9 is Cavani for me, and I think Cavani needs to start. It's simple as that. He's on good form, and he's so unlucky to not score against PSG that crossbar, obviously. But before we go into the next one, welcome to my video. Thank you so much for dropping by. If you made it this far, make sure you smash the like button. It does go a really long way to helping the channel. I am on TikTok at the moment at Draco_Tick, T-I-K. Do go and check me out. I am posting loads of videos and updates on TikTok as well in regards to Manchester United. So if you're a TikTok user, go ahead and drop a follow, and I hope to see you there. If you are a TikTok person coming in from TikTok, make sure you say hi in the comments below. Let's move on to the next bit. Premier League table. So you can see on the Premier League table, our away form is good. Last 3 games we have won in all competitions. No, in the Premier League I'm talking about. We lie now 9th in the league, having played 1 game less than a lot of these teams above us. You can see they all played 10 games. 9th in the league. West Ham at the moment, where are they? Am I blind? Yeah, I am blind. West Ham are 5th in the league. They are on a 3-game unbeaten run in the Premier League. They got a similar form to us. Draw 1, lost once in the last 5 games with 1-3. But what does it mean? If we win this game tomorrow, let's keep the momentum going, right? If we win this game tomorrow, we can effectively go up to 3rd position. How does that work? Like, after the start of the season we had, we can be in third position, 2 points behind the top, behind Spurs and Liverpool who are top, which is fantastic to be in. I mean, yes, we got a lot of criticism, and I myself have criticized, but we seem to be in a bit of a momentum at the moment. And the most important thing for me is not the performance right now. It's the win. We need the 3 points. Losing that game tomorrow, it'll be a tough game. West Ham away is always a tough game. We'll go back down again with all the other teams playing. It's so tight. You can see in the points, like a couple of points separating at least like half the team in the Premier League. You can go down. However, winning, you can go all the way up to third, and that will be a great position for Manchester United to be in. That should be the type of position that we've always have to be in, regardless of whether we win the Premier League or not. Always in the top two, top three, challenging for the title. But this is the current table, as you can see. Looking at the stats, so Manchester United have won just 3 of the past 11 meetings against West Ham. I did say that it's going to be a tough game. West Ham are a tough team to go, especially away, right? The Hammers could beat United for a third successive home league game, which they haven't done in a very long time. This will only be the 4th Premier League fixture between the clubs, with West Ham starting above United in the table. Talking about head-to-head stats, you can see, let me just go back down to the latest results that we've had in regards to Manchester United and West Ham. You can see the last time we beat them is in April 2019 with a 2-1 home victory. But looking at away, we have to go back to 2017, the last time we beat them in the Premier League away to West Ham, where we won 2-0. So it's a tough game. You can see last season we played them twice, lost 2-0 at home with the away to them, and drew 1-1 at home towards the end of the season. So West Ham is a tough team. It's not going to be an easy game, guys. It's not going to be an easy game. But I am quite comfortable that our away form will see us through. So my score prediction, and let me know your score predictions as well in the comments below, is I think we're going to go for a 1-0 win. I think United will win a 1-0. It's going to be a very edgy game. West Ham had a bit of a break, no, they're not in Europe and we haven't. It's going to be a bit of an edgy game, and it's going to be a tough game, but I reckon we're just going to see it through. I think 1-0 is going to be my scoreline. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your prediction in the comments below as well. Going into Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference, so this is a press conference reaction. You can see what Ole has had to say. He is excited here. So you're always looking for ways to improve, and we know we still have a lot to improve on, agreed. But I feel we have made some decisions that have benefited us as a team and the club. Some of the signings we have made have come in and had a great influence. Okay, all right. As a manager, you are never 100% happy. You always want to more, and you always know that the demands and the standards here at Manchester United are the highest, as they should be. Of course, it's only at the end of the season that you know how well you have done, but we are moving up in the table and playing better. And I agree with them. We are moving up in the table and we're slowly getting into our stride. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, please make the decisions nice and early, especially when it comes to substitutions, right? Your in-game management is not there yet. I think your tactics are right. You're going into the game, that the brand you want to play is good, but I think in the game, some of the decisions are still not up to the standard. He went on to say, I know that the narrative is that we're really inconsistent, and I'm not one to argue too much. I agree. But if you look back from when the lockdown started, or even from the end of the January transfer window, I think we're one of the most consistent teams in the country because of Bruno Fernandes. Of course, the Tottenham defeat was made into a big thing, but we were 10 men having had no preseason. It wasn't good enough, in my opinion. For consistency, you need to look at more than just 2 or 3 games. You need to be looking at 10, 20, 30 games. And having looked at that, I don't think we are the most consistent teams. Liverpool and Man City have been exceptional over the last 2 years, but they are still 2 sides too many ahead of us, in my head anyway, because I want us to be the best. Saying that, we have made real strides. The lows are not so low anymore, but the highs can be really high. It shows we are on the right track. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a lot of good things to say in regards to the press conference he has had today. I do believe that we are still inconsistent. Our away form is very encouraging, which is very, very good. And I hope we can get a bit of a win. Obviously, the bar is set by Manchester, Liverpool, and what's that? Man City. But this being such a different season, it's you have you have to take advantage, and we have got the squad to take advantage. But 1-0 is my scoreline. This was the West Ham versus Manchester United match preview. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the match review. And happy unlockdown, you can say. Get it? Okay, take care. Bye.